Welcome back to Grow Joyfully Home and Garden Tour Saturday with your host, Grandma Sandy, your co-hosts, Suffolk Susie, Pat's Garden Life, and Growing on Vancouver Island. This is an open collab that anyone can join. Just use the hashtag Garden Tour Saturday. Here we are again, another week later in March. I can't believe how fast it's going. Now that we're getting to this wonderful period of weather, it seems to be going by super fast. But I thought I would update you and show you how some of these beautiful tomato plants are looking. They're getting quite big. Here is Ananas Noir. This one is a regular leaf tomato, and I just took off its little tiny leaves down here. I think they grow better if they don't have them because they put more energy into the upper plant, and then it won't touch the dirt. So that's what I was doing there, taking this one and this one. Do you see these down here closer to the soil? I don't want them to touch the soil and perhaps introduce disease into the plant. But look at the Amish paste, Abe Lincoln, Ananas Noir, Aunt Ruby's German Green, Black Brandywine, Black Seaman, Bonnie Best. What else have we got here? Orange Accordion. I do not like the color of this leaf, so I'm going to take it off. It's missing something. Does it need nitrogen? I'm going to feed it some more water that has yeast fertilizer and that organic fertilizer to see if we can give it what it needs. We also have Gazante, more Granny Cantrell, more of that, more Granny Cantrell. The hydrangea starts that I started in the fall really look good. I can see some more white fly. One just flew past the camera. So I'm going to be spraying Blue Dawn and water to try to keep these guys under control. We have a Mountain Princess that looks good. It needs a little water. Gold Medal, German Queen, Peron Sprayless, Golden Jubilee, Tiffin Mennonite, Triple Crop, Costa Ludo Genovese, Flame Orange, Anna Russian, Holy Myrbearer, Big Hill, lots and lots of them. So I think they're looking pretty good. I just wanted to show Heather from Tomatoes, Poppies, and Everything. I do finally have the fan in this greenhouse, and it's moving the air around. And we also have our heater and the grow lights. So things are looking up, looking pretty good. A lot of these tomato seedlings are looking very strong and healthy and getting tall. When they get too tall, I will probably put them in, I think this is a gallon-sized pot. They will go into a gallon-sized pot so they have even more room for their little roots to spread out and make them strong and healthy. So that's pretty exciting. There's a broccoli plant and a green zebra tomato, watermelon tomato, black brandywine, all sorts of my favorites. Trying to grow out the brassicas. They're not looking overly strong and healthy, but I hope at least some of them will finally get with it and send down their roots and get healthier. The spinach over here in my 3 little containers is looking really good. You see that right there? That's the centerpiece that actually could make it bolt, so I just took that out of there. I do need to pick these and make them into a salad. I haven't been home long enough to do that. So hopefully I can make up a little salad between here and here. I'm very curious as to what this is. It looks like a potato plant to me. I wonder what I did. If you have any idea, please put it down in the comment section. The microgreens are looking good too. And I need to just come out here and cut them and make a salad, but I got to be home first in order to do that. So I just wanted to show you and update you how things are looking in this greenhouse. Actually, all these tomatoes in this, they need to be potted up into the gallon pots. It's that time already. So that's exciting. Most of these I planted within a week of each other. As you can see, 125, 124, and yet look how small these are. So it was because of perhaps crowding. I've only used 2 potting soils this year, so stay with a similar variety to see how they do. Or it could have been position where they were setting. It could be quite a number of things. Anyway, they are growing away, and now it's going to be time to pot them up into the gallon pots. This is so exciting. I can't believe we're here, and I'm so excited we are. What a wonderful time of year. We had rain during the night, and possibly the night before, and that's really what we need for the bushes, trees, grass, aquifer, lakes, rivers, streams, everything. It's really wonderful. Today I am going to grab these gallon pots here that are new and all clean, and grab some of these guys here. I just brought them in here about a week ago, and now I'm going to take them back in and pot them up into their gallon pot size. I'm in the main greenhouse now, and I've washed a lot of pots, the gallon-sized pots, and some trays. As you can see, these seedlings are quite tall, kind of getting leggy, so I'm going to put them in the gallon-sized pots. And I will remove any greenery from here down. It'll keep from having disease start in the plant. So, I think they're looking okay. They're not 100%. They don't look like the ones from the store. I know exactly what went into their fertilizing, and hopefully I'm getting soil that is not full of glyphosate, which is Roundup type stuff, weed killer, pesticides, things like that. And hopefully this is a better idea financially and for the earth and our health. So let's get started. I like to start potting up my taller tomatoes by putting a little bit of dirt in the bottom, and then I'm going to put the plant in and fill the dirt around it. So we will start with this beautiful Amish paste tomato. Turn the pot upside down. Give it a squeeze on the bottom. And there it comes out completely whole. You see how I'm holding that tomato between my fingers? And then we're going to pop this down in the dirt. And I'll have to take it over to my soil bin, so I'll move you back over. So here's my soil. I want to get the tomato sitting upright and straight as much as I can. And then I just take dirt. You can either take your shovel, which is right here, but it's more fun with your hand. And you get more precision with your hand because you can just take it around the stem of the tomato, patting down very carefully, and I'm still holding the stem. Take off some of that dirt. And then you just fill it in up to the top. That way it holds up the stem straighter and stronger. The wind is really blowing here today. It's just really come up, and there's a wind advisory. And I have a doggie who is afraid of thunder and lightning. She's afraid of wind too. So I had her come in the greenhouse with me. Lucy. Oh my goodness, she's just so scared. She's knocking the camera. She's practically climbing on my lap. Yes, oh my goodness, you poor child. So neglected. What a pretty puppy you are. Is it scary out there for you? Yeah. I have a companion with me right now, helping me pot up tomatoes. So that's all there is to it. I put a tiny bit of soil in the bottom of the container. Then I place the entire large tomato in there on top of that soil. And then I'm going to water it. Are you knocking the camera again? Are you? Then I'm going to water it really well. So that's how you do it. Now we just have to do 1.5 million of them. Don't forget to put the tag in. And I have individual little trays for these big tomato pots, or I'm going to try to fit them all in one of the regular big trays. And then you water them in really well. After they've had a chance to settle in several days, then you can fertilize them. But it's best to give them only one shock at a time. And transplanting them is a big shock for them. So transplant them up, water them with regular water, and then a couple days down the road, you can use the organic liquid fertilizer and or the yeast fertilizer. Don't forget to look at Krista's videos at Simply Just Krista. You're going to love those. The yeast fertilizer is great. And the dog's climbing on my lap. The tomatoes grow even bigger and stronger so quickly from here. This is only the 14th of March, so hopefully they're not going to be too big by the time I get them planted out in mid-May. Usually I wait till the end of May, but it seems like you can plant out sooner nowadays, so I don't know if that'll hold true for this year or not. Once you get the tomatoes potted up into the big pots, then they seem to grow even quicker. So it's kind of a little bit of a worry that I have them so big and beautiful. Some of them, not all of them, growing in mid-May. But it's a matter of keeping them fed and happy, putting their little root ball down there, adding the nice potting mix. I tap them down as they go. My son's outside, and he just said, "Here it comes," so I'm assuming either the wind or the rain or both. So what he was talking about is the rain. And the wind is going, and it's raining, and the heavens are opening, and Lucy's scared of this, and she's in the greenhouse with me, her little dock tail wagging. I think she feels a little safer in with people. She cannot tolerate fireworks or thunder and lightning at all. If your plant is a little bit smaller, like this black crim is, then you can just add more soil so that you can have your plant come up to about here at the rim. You don't want to get it too far up. I mean, you can plant it up to here. Once you get it out in the garden, you definitely want to plant it up to its neck. But we want to make sure that it does have a decent amount of leaves up above the soil. Hello, Lucy. So I'll just kind of place this here. Take a look at it. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. I might put a tiny bit more in just to bring it up. Maybe a little more. Lucy does not like this weather, do you? It's kind of awful, huh? All the chickens have run back to the coop. They'll probably hang out in their run in their coop today. Try to stay warm and dry. That's why all animals, including humans, need shelter. Shelter, warmth, food, and lots of love. Okay, so that looks pretty good there. Sticking out a good amount, put in the tag, and take over to the tray. It looks like this tray is only going to hold about 6 big gallon pots. So hopefully I have plenty of trays. Okay, time for the next one. This is an Abe Lincoln. Take your hand like this, turn upside down, pat it, and out it comes all in one piece. There's a little bit of soil down in here. Just turn it upside down, and then get that lovely potting mix all around it. Patting down as you go, so it'll be nice and sturdy. Can you hear Lucy panting? Oop, she just knocked the camera again. It's really kind of hard to film with animals around you, but we don't want her to be scared. There you go. Abe Lincoln. I have room for one more pot in the tray. Put a little soil in the bottom. Take out your tag. Get your tomato plant. I have another one right here and a baby one right there. So I'm still going to empty the pot like I do with my fingers on it, but I'm going to have to save that. I'll fill this up with soil. I'm going to save that smaller one, probably not the tiny one, and try to get it out without disturbing the soil block and the roots. Here she is. I'll make a hole and put her down in there. Then I'll have to make another tag. Alright. This is a black seaman, and they're kind of like a Cherokee purple, black crim type tomato. I've got probably at least 5 of the black tomatoes this year. Do you see these little leaves down here? I'm going to take those off. I don't want them in the soil. There we go. Press it down in. I think I have more than that. We have the carbon, Cherokee purple, black crim, Paul Robeson, although that's not quite as black as the other ones. Black from Tula, black seaman, who am I forgetting? Black Brandywine, Black Beauty. So a lot of them. Beautiful, beautiful tomatoes. There's my puppy. So there are 6 of them potted up. I forgot to bring in my water jugs from the new sink that my husband made outside. He's got a hose that's hooked to the water heater and a sprayer head on it so that when you stop spraying, obviously the water stops. It won't be coming out anymore. Because I think we were washing a little too much grit and dirt down the garage sink for the septic tank. So he bought me a new sink that stands freely outside on the garage apron, and I have that hose, and it has nice hot water from the water heater, and I fill up my jugs of water before it gets hot through the hose. So I've got to go brave the rain right now and bring in some water so I can water these beautiful plants. Lucy wanted to go back outside. She must be feeling happier with the situation out there. It is quite rainy, windy and cold, but it is spring. And I brought in 4 gallons of water. Make sure we get these guys watered really well. I'll water them a little bit now, and then a little bit more after the water and the soil settle, so I don't knock the plants over. Anyway, wild weather, busy day. I hope you're having a wonderful day, that you're in somewhere warm and cozy if it's bad weather for you, that you're making a lot of progress, and that you're firming up your plans for the coming 2026 gardening year. I hope you've had a nice garden tour Saturday here with me. Thanks for stopping by today. I really appreciate your love and support, and I love watching your videos as well. So you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you on the next video. Stay warm and dry.